Hello, hello. Mic testing. We are back in Hogwarts, fourth part. And let me just check if the stream is working. Yes, it is working, right? तो लास्ट में हमने यहीं पे छोड़ा था.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
प्रोफेसर फिग से बात कर लेते हैं फटाफट से.
I was able to.
अच्छा हाँ, लास्ट वीडियो में हम रिस्ट्रिक्टेड सेक्शन में गए थे, राइट? कूल तो था वो.
You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
One view! Someone is watching us!
It appears someone has got to the book before
Quality
us.
OP!
Still,
Thank you!
I will need time to study what remains.
Wait till
Perhaps
tomorrow,
we can
हिमांशु
find
भाई.
something
Fortnite का
useful.
न्यू सीजन आ
Might
जाए,
take some
आग
time.
लगा देंगे. सोते सोते बंदे
I
मारूंगा.
wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw two more.
भाई
memories
ठंड आ
when
गई
I
यार,
found the
हुडी
book.
डाल ली मैंने.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories?
भाई कितनी ज़्यादा बातचीत करते
Perhaps
हैं
this
यार ये
book
लोग.
will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to
काम की बात
London.
करो.
The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I
Of
understand.
course.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay
Sword?
attention in
Sword तो
herbology
नहीं
and
आएगी यार.
potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to
Hunting
keep me
rifle
occupied while
आएगी.
you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward
2
to seeing
सालों
all
के
you've
बाद
accomplished when I
मेरे को तो वही
return.
चलानी है सबसे पहले.
Oh,
बक्स की
and
तरह
don't
मार दूंगा
neglect your
उन्हें.
friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them.
मेरी
as
आवाज आ रही है
well.
क्या सही? अच्छा तो अब कहाँ जाना है? बातचीत तो कर ली इसके साथ. चेस्ट खोल दिया.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final
यार ठंड
round
सी हो
of
गई
Cross
मौसम
Wands.
में बाहर.
Also, the training
दिवाली
dummies
वाली
still
वाइब्स आ
available.
गई.
Meet me in
Aha.
Lower Hogsfield as
बस
soon as
फिर तो
possible.
सही है.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
तबीयत सी खराब हो गई थी मेरी, नहीं तो ऐसे हर रोज ही करता स्ट्रीम. कहाँ जाना है? वर्ल्ड मैप. Okay.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
टीचर बुला रही है क्लासरूम में.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Just like the simulations. If you know, you know. मैम देख लेते हैं जाना कहाँ पे अब। अच्छा तो अटेंड करनी है हर्बोलॉजी क्लास, नेटी को मिलना है। ठीक है, पहले हर्बोलॉजी क्लास लगा लेते हैं अपन, उसके बाद देखते हैं क्या करना है आगे। वैसे तो आज स्ट्रीम टेस्ट ही कर रहा हूँ मैंने करी नहीं 3-4 दिनों से। प्ले स्टेशन भी रिस्टार्ट किया था, लाइक ऐसे फैक्ट्री रीसेट, वही देख रहा हूँ, चलते रही ऐसे ही।
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
चलो क्लास लगाते हैं न्यू।
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see
Professor
you again,
Garlic,
Lenora dear.
आप तो काफी सुंदर हो।
You'll need these for today's class.
Red head.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Accio, ये तो आता ही है अपन को।
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's... Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
यहाँ पे तो पेड़
tug.
पौधे हैं बहुत सारे। ओह भाई हाँ, ये तो हैरी पॉटर मूवीज में भी था, याद है मुझे।
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
भाई ऐसे प्लांट हो तो मुझे चाहिए ही नहीं यार।
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
Professor Garlic
and
से
have a
बात
brief
करनी है अभी।
word with our new student.
हेलो प्रोफेसर, कहाँ पे हो आप? ओह, स्टूडेंट से बात कर लो
Did
थोड़ी
you
सी।
know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea. I hope to have an owl
Cool.
of my own one day. I wonder if
हमारी
Hogwarts
पहली
is
हर्बोलॉजी क्लास।
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went
कान
deaf.
फट गए थे
But
उस
yes, of course, the cry of a mature
Oof.
mandragora can be
पौधे
fatal.
की वजह
So
से।
remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses?
Plant Dittany seeds at the potting table.
Dittany's restorative properties make it
Okay.
a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Plant कैसे करूँ? X. वही कर दिया. You can add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. नहीं अब fertilizer भी निकालूँ मैं. क्या हो गया?
Well done!
Ooh.
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your housemate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay. इन्हें तो 8 मिनट लगेंगे पौधे को यील्ड करने में.
Rocket, form of beauty.
वाह.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you
Hello.
the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
ठीक है भाई मैं चलता हूँ पहले.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Ooh.
Your duel with Sebastian.
Ronaldo.
Thinks he's really good.
भाई.
But you outright slaughtered him.
Hogwarts legacy खेल रहा हूँ यार.
Well, thank you.
FIFA में तो
I nearly put
पता
Sebastian
नहीं
in
भाई
his place
खत्म हो
myself.
चुकी है FIFA
I mean,
dead.
I would have, if Heck had
पुरानी
stopped
FIFA ज्यादा अच्छी होती थी यार
Doesn't
आजकल
she
से.
stop that
मतलब
dragon
आजकल की
skull
FIFA
from
तो
crushing you?
पता नहीं.
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during... Here we are, home of the Chinese chomp... Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just...
भाई
No,
फटाफट
see
से
that
पौधे
dummy?
उठा लेते हैं यहाँ से.
Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
ओहो
Look at
ओहो
anything they can get there.
भाई ये तो cool है.
Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
भाई मुझे भी चाहिए
Vicious
ऐसे
little
पौधे यार.
bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
अच्छा हमने पौधा भी तो लगाया था. उग गया होगा अब तक. फटाफट से देख लेता हूँ.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing
कफिंग ठीक नहीं है
digits.
मेरी अभी तक. अभी थोड़ा थोड़ा बुखार तो
As
है.
you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Don't care much for plants, honestly. As my plants offer so much. A or B? A or B?
I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject.
इमेज बना लेता हूँ टीचर के सामने फटाफट से.
To you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I enjoy checking in with my new teachers as well. Especially if someone's like you. यार इसमें तो अभी 5 मिनट लगेंगे यार. फर्टिलाइजर कहाँ से लाऊं अब? I don't know. 5 मिनट वेट तो नहीं कर सकता मैं. वो यहाँ पे पड़ा पेपर. डियर प्रोफेसर गार्लिक, वेरी थॉटफुल. नाइस. ये तो किसी स्टूडेंट ने लिखा है. चार मिनट भाई. वो देखो यार. मुझे भी चाहिए ऐसा एक पानी देने वाला, खुद उड़ते हुए. वाह, ओके, कूल. इतना बड़ा विनस फ्लाई ट्रैप रखा हुआ है, कोई किसी को खा जाएगा फिर. फर्टिलाइजर कैसे बनाऊं? I have no idea. I guess we'll have to stay 3 मिनट. और क्वेस्ट क्या है हमारे? अटेंड पोशंस क्लास. अभी तो हर्बोलॉजी क्लास लगाई है. ठीक है, इसके बाद पोशंस क्लास, उसके बाद नेटी से मिलना है हमें. काफ़ी काम है. प्रोफेसर ने भी काम दे दिया. ठीक है भाई. फूल पौधे उठा लेता हूँ फटाफट से. तीन और मिनट्स. भाई सर के ऊपर ही किताबें उठ रही हैं, बताओ. इतना बोझ जिंदगी पर. ओ चेरी ब्लॉसम, चेरी ब्लॉसम ट्री. भाई सुंदर यार. तुम्हें पता है जापानीज में चेरी ब्लॉसम ट्री को साकुरा बोलते हैं. कितना बड़ा नर्ड हूं मैं. बट हाँ ठीक है, पता था तो बोल दिया. अरे तैयार हो गया होगा मेरा. अभी भी 2 मिनट भाई. ओके. सुंदर तो है यार. प्रिटी. वन मिनट 40 सेकेंड्स. इसके बाद जाना है, अटेंड करनी है पोशंस क्लास, है ना. फिर नेटी को मिलना है. हाँ ठीक है, कर लेते हैं. ज़्यादा मुश्किल नहीं है. अच्छा, the girl from Uganda. Okay. Potions class. The next class I must attend is potions. It is taught by Professor Sharp. ये तो हमने लगाई भी थी ना एक. कल का वेट नहीं हो रहा मुझसे. कल मस्त फोर्टनाइट आएगी. ओजी फोर्टनाइट आएगी वापस, तो मस्त खेलूंगा. अल्लाह लाइव स्ट्रीम कल. 20 सेकंड अभी भी. तारा कलेक्ट. अरे हाँ ठीक है भाई, अपनी कर लिया मैंने कलेक्ट. मेरा टाइम है अगले ग्लास लगाने का. पोशंस क्लास लगा लेते हैं फटाफट से.
There's something in there. I just know it.
ओ ये तो वही जगह है जहाँ पे रात को स्नीक किया था हमने. नाइस. इससे पहले कि रात हो जाए पोशंस क्लास लगा लेते हैं यार.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogwarts.
Begin. Second class हमारी.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Okay.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Bhai.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Salt Bay. Juice. Okay. 2-4 बूंदें डाल दी. सर आ गए चेक करने.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
भाई skill क्या हो गया? Teacher पीछे पड़ जाते हैं.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result.
My parents considered keeping me. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Balloon d'Or winner, goat. भाई यार, robbery, robbery. You heard correctly. What do you want to know? Professor Sharp say that you have a permission to go into this. Yes.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an
ठीक है यार, अब तो
extraordinary
question ही नहीं रहा.
You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
मतलब debate ही नहीं रहती अब तो.
We met in the
Ronaldo versus Messi.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
ये तो मेरे जैसे ही दिखता है.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Okay. मना कर दूंगी ऐसे. यहाँ बोल दूंगी ला देता हूँ तेरा feather. मना कर दूं या मना कर देता हूँ.
Worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
भाई नो बोलना तो सीखना जरूरी है काफी. टाटा बेटा.
A well-prepared witch or wizard.
अंडे. $18.75. भाई फेदर्स भी ले लिए, अंडे भी ले लिए. अब क्या चाहिए इसे? अच्छा, सब कुछ तो उठा लिया हमने. भाई स्पीड का रिएक्शन बहुत फनी था यार. सेरेमनी में वो इंसान खड़ा ही हो गया यार. बीच उसे बैलून डोर मिलता ही, और उसको देखने के बाद सब खड़े हो गए, सब तालियां मारने लग गए.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be
पोशन बना लेते हैं. अबे एक जूस चाहिए इसके लिए तो. अच्छा कौन सा और कोई बनाना है क्या? हाँ ये अंडे वाला बनाना है. डाल दिए अंडे. बट मैं तो वेजिटेरियन हूँ गाइस. सोलह सेकेंड. आज जसली में भी कुकिंग करके हटा हूँ. अब गेम में भी कुकिंग कर रहा हूँ. बस यही काम रह गया मुझे.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's
हो गया. हो गया. ये तो इंडियन लग रहा है.
That you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
भाई ये इंडियन इंसान का क्या कर रहा है यार हॉगवर्ट्स में?
Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way.
Amit.
Pleasure, truly. And I've
Nice
never
to
seen
meet you, Amit.
anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was my Wiggenweld.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
चलो potions class अच्छा अभी teacher से बात
potion as you asked, Professor. Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive.
कब तक classes लगाता
Glad you
रहूँगा?
managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet you.
You do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
ठीक है
In
यार,
addition to having
ये
a
teacher
solid
तो मेरे
grasp
सर
of
पे
how to
बैठ गया.
combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
4
Pay
views.
particular attention in herbology.
I feel overwhelmed.
The plants you nurture there are often essential.
Thank you to
the
everyone
potions you
who's
brew
watching
here.
right now.
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Okay.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion.
चाबी उठ रही है. Wait. ओ ये कहाँ आ रही है? भाई अभी की उड़ी थी यार. I don't know. हॉगवर्ट्स की पेंटिंग्स ही हिलती रहती हैं यार. कूल तो है. ओ ये रही. ओके. थैंक यू ब्रो. मैं सोच रहा हूँ एडिट्स ही बना दूं क्योंकि ऐसे जैसे लियोन कैनेडी की बनाई मुझे रेजिडेंट इविल 4 सही लगी थी काफी. थैंक यू सो मच यार. सोच रहा हूँ ऐसे ही एडिट करने शुरू कर दूं क्योंकि ऐसे कंटेंट पे तो डाल दी चाबी छेद में. क्योंकि ऐसे वीडियोस पे तो आते नहीं व्यूज. ऊपर से जितने भी इंडियन स्ट्रीमर्स कह रहे हैं वो तो ऐसे पबजी ही देखनी है सबको. ठीक है भाई मैं तो नहीं खेलता पबजी यार. सॉरी अगर कोई ऑफेंड हुआ है तो. बट नहीं फॉर्टनाइट खेल लेता हूँ कभी कभी. वो भी बैटल रॉयल ही है. हाँ तो उन पर व्यूज आ जाते हैं. हाँ वैसे ही डाल देता हूँ. मेहनत ही है यार कृपाल भाई उसमें. बट डाल देता हूँ. नेटी से मिलने अब चलते हैं नेटी को मिलने. बट ऐसे ही एडिट्स करने में काफी मेहनत सी है. मेरे को एक रात लग गई थी एडिट करने में. वो कर देता हूँ ऐसे ही. रेजिडेंट इविल 4 खेली थी उसमें काफी सही सा था. मतलब काफी सही गेम थी वो तो उसी में से क्लिप्स उठा के मैंने एडिट कर दी. बट ऐसे वीडियोस पे व्यूज आ जाते हैं यार बहुत तगड़े. मतलब इस पे नहीं आया अभी बट मतलब ऐसी भी वीडियो से ही चलता सा है काम. बाकी साथ साथ में लाइव स्ट्रीम करता रहूंगा. मतलब वैसे भी खेलते ही हूँ तो लाइव स्ट्रीम कर ही देता हूँ. क्या जाता है उसमें. गेम तो ये भी सही है. कूल सी है वैसे. टाइम पास इन्होंने पूरा हॉगवर्ट्स रिक्रिएट कर रखा है यार। एडिटर रख लो सर। भाई मैं खुद जॉब्स ढूंढ रहा हूँ, कोई मुझे रख लो एज एन एडिटर। ओहो, ओवरवेल्म कर दिया मुझे प्यार से। जादू की छड़ी है मेरे पास। मशरूम्स तोड़ लेते हैं भाई। हॉगवर्ट्स क्या सही लग रहा है यार। नेटी को मिलने जा रहा हूँ। भाई कल कर दूंगा फोर्टनाइट की स्ट्रीम, न्यू सीजन आ रहा है, आते ही कर दूंगा। जस्ट वन व्यूअर, ओके। सब चले गए छोड़ के, दुख। वो यहाँ पे क्या है? बैग। भाई किसी अनजान घर में घुस गए हम। भाई हमारा मेन फोर्टनाइट का प्लेयर तो काफी दूर है, उसके साथ कैसे खेलूं मैं फोर्टनाइट? मेरा फेवरेट पार्टनर इन क्राइम, जिसके साथ हम बंदे मारते थे। एक कुछ दिन वो भी हुआ करते थे, एक स्नाइपर से दीवार टूटती थी, दूसरी स्नाइपर टक से हेडशॉट, और फिर कोई चुम्मा दे देता था मारने के बाद। भाई ये कितना कूल है यार इस गेम में। देखो मतलब ऐसे जैसे हैरी पॉटर में गायब हो जाते थे, ऐसे गायब हो सकता मैं, किसी को पता नहीं चलता। नेटी मैं आ गया हूँ।
It is good to see you, my friend.
बट मैं तो गायब था।
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after
क्या मतलब रियल लाइफ में इंट्रोवर्ट हूँ, गेम में सबसे बातें कर रहा हूँ हॉगवर्ट्स में।
It's a bit odd if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
Investigation कर लो तुम.
But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I am here when you need me. But Natty, no nut नवंबर चल रहा है. और हमें किसी की ज़रूरत नहीं.
What's going on here?
Help the stranger. कुछ तो चल रहा है स्टंट में.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi!
भाई धक्का मुक्की चल रही है यार इधर.
Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Oh.
Leave her alone.
हीरो आ चुका है. ओहो दीदी ने ही उड़ा दिया. ओहो आग लगा दी. मैं भूल गया ऐसे डॉज कैसे करते थे. अच्छा आ जाओ आ जाओ. हवा में उड़ा दूंगा. हाँ खत्म. हाँ बच्चों का खेल. हरा तो दिया. अरे और भी है क्या कोई? खत्म. ओ ये कौन आ गया? जोकर. ओके तो चार्ली एंड द चॉकलेट फैक्ट्री वाला आ गया. आउट. भाई 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 आराम से यार. मेरे को मारेंगे. ओ फक. मार दिया. भाई भाई भाई. अरे भाई नहीं नहीं नहीं. यार मार ही दिया मुझे. इस बार नहीं बचेगा. ना 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 देखते हैं देखते हैं. इधर आग लगाता हूँ. पीछे मार रहा है. भाई इसकी झड़ी में है दम. ये तो खत्म. और कोई है? हाँ.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to...
थैंक यू बोलने की जरूरत नहीं आंटी. ये मेरा फर्ज था.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research? Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we
Iski
were
wife?
students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working
क्यों पूछा
Hufflepuff,
मैंने?
brilliant potioneer.
गलती
Has her
कर दी
own
पूछ
shop
कर.
in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can
How
see why you're so
fascinating.
interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just
Okay.
arrived to test my theory when I
Auntie,
was
बस
so
करो.
rudely
अब तो पका
interrupted.
रही हो आप.
You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Okay, मैं तो ले
I
लूँगा
have
फ्री
the
का माल तो.
Mallowsweet.
Lovely.
जरूर. खुशी खुशी.
No chains on here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Hello, hello, hello.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Solve Merlin's trial. But कैसे? Oh,
Did you see that?
ये तो कुछ magical है भाई.
Disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Reparo. Revelio. Accio.
कैसे करूँ ये solve? अच्छा ये herbs वगैरह तो नहीं डालेंगे इसमें? I don't know भाई.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Protego. Revelio.
ये फेंक के देख लेते हैं, इनसे भी कुछ नहीं हुआ। कैसे करूं ये मर्लिन स्टाइल? भाई रात हो गई।
You got the mallow sweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Incendio.
आग लगा के भी कुछ हो रहा। हॉगवर्ट्स के बाहर हूँ मैं और रात हो चुकी है।
Revelio.
कंफ्यूजिंग सी है थोड़ी सी गेम।
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
कैसे करूं आंटी, जल्दी से बता दो।
Incendio.
हाँ,
The flames make the pyre sink.
फटाफट से ऑनलाइन चेक कर दिया।
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
भाई ये क्या है?
Revelio.
ऊपर ही
Clearly,
खड़ा
all
रहता हूँ।
3 of these pyres are meant to be lit.
अच्छा,
Incendio.
ये तो 3 है यार, मैं एक को ही करी जा रहा था।
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Ha.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
हो गया आंटी आपका
Can
काम।
indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallet, which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really... And do be
Okay, thank you,
careful out
Auntie.
here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. Oh, I never thought it'd...
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock. When I said as much, they turned...
I'm sorry
Okay,
this
yaar.
happened to you. I shall
Goblin,
certainly keep an
छोटा
eye
सा।
out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camps. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Okay. इसकी हेल्प करता हूँ यार थोड़ी सी।
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi.
ये तो
And this is
handsome
my
लग रहा है।
potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have
What do
for
you
sale?
sell?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
That will be all. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
हेल्प कर देता हूँ थोड़ा सा गॉब्लिन की। ओह रात को ये आ रहा है। भाई रात को सेफ तो नहीं है, गायब होकर चलते हैं। लेकिन स्लो चल रहा है फिर। रात में जंगलों में ओह यहाँ पे भी कुछ है।
Revelio.
ओह नाइस। ओ ड्रैगन से यहाँ पे तो भाई ये तो मकड़े हैं बहुत बड़े। खत्म, उड़ा दिया। एक मकड़ा पड़ा है अभी। भाई जंगल में दिख ही नहीं रहा। कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है कहाँ है? ये रहा। ओ पास क्यों गया वैसे? उड़ा दिया। भाई यार रात को सेफ तो नहीं है बाहर घूमना। मकड़े कुछ भी मिल जाते हैं।
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
भाई एक और। नहीं लड़ना होता है, क्या हो गया? ये भी खत्म नहीं, आ गया स्वाद। पता नहीं मैं उस गॉब्लिन की हेल्प करने क्यों जा रहा हूँ।
An encampment. This must be it.
यहाँ पे तो और मकड़े हैं यार। भाई
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
वापस निकल रहा हूँ यार। यार अब तो आ ही गया, कर ही देता हूँ हेल्प।
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor.
Steal a
Arn for his
loyalist
cards.
ranger's crossbow bolt. Defeat an enemy with ancient magic.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skill.
एक तो खत्म। हाँ वो देख लिया उन्होंने। भागो। खत्म एक तो। भाई हेल्थ ही नहीं है मेरे पास।
Well, something made a sound. Must have been me.
सुबह हो गई मामू, ए मामू। फिर निकल जाऊं क्या? ये भी खत्म, ये भी खत्म, ये भी खत्म।
If you are there.
ऊपर से कौन मार रहा है? तो बहुत ज्यादा गॉब्लिन्स हैं यार। आग लगा दूंगा, ठीक है? चलो। कोई यहाँ पे तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा मैं कुछ। गायब हो जाता हूँ।
I know what that means.
ओ भाई क्या हो गया? आउच। क्या गॉब्लिन्स हैं ये? इधर आ। कहाँ चला? अरे ये भी गायब हो सकता है। नहीं। ऐसे कैसे जर्नी हैज एंडेड भाई? बट ये तो मैं गलत जगह आ गया।
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
मैं चलता हूँ वापस चलता हूँ। नहीं मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा ये।
How many of you are there?
सॉरी, माफ करो। हम जाके अपने मेन क्वेस्ट कर लेते हैं। Follow your lead to the book's missing pages. Yes. Speak to nearly headless Nick. भाई 700 मीटर दूर। हॉगवर्ट्स वाली गेम है ये। उड़ने वाला झाड़ू इन्होंने अभी तक दिया नहीं। कितना भाग ले इंसान, वो भी जंगल में अकेला। ओ लोग आ रहे हैं। वो हॉगवर्ट्स दिख रहा है फाइनली। ज्यादा दूर नहीं रहा। Yay!
If you're here for my wares,
हेलोवीन के टाइम पे हॉगवर्ट्स खेल रहा हूँ मस्त।
I should investigate.
इन्वेस्टिगेट कर लेते हैं थोड़ा सा। ये बड़े बड़े पंपकिंस यहाँ पे क्या है? ओह, किसी के घर में घुस गया बिना नॉक किए।
Revelio.
ओके, यहाँ पे तो कुछ भी नहीं है। मैं तो दिख रहा है कुछ, बट ओके। यहाँ पे कौन सा रास्ता है भाई? लंबे रास्ते से तो नहीं जा रहा मैं। ओ, यहाँ पे तो वो किया था, प्रैक्टिस कर रही थी ना एक क्लास की। फाइनली बहुत दौड़ने के बाद बैक टू आवर कासल। रात को तो खुले में घूम नहीं सकते ना उसे। बट नहीं, हम तो घूमेंगे। खुल जा सिम। ओ बुक से कैसे? हाँ, ओके गाइस, यहीं पे लाइव स्ट्रीम बंद करते हैं। थोड़ी सी बोरिंग हो गया आज की तो। कल तो फोर्टनाइट खेलेंगे, उसके बाद यहीं से कंटिन्यू करेंगे हॉगवर्ट्स पार्ट 5 आई गेस। बट एनीवन हु ट्यून्ड इन, थैंक यू, इट वाज फन गेमिंग। चीयर्स।